Alright, that dude's excited. That dude's excited. Alright. I-5 6700. Okay. A-Data M2512. Alright, Freezing Badger. This is Counter-Strike minimums. Okay. So this is this guy. This is the guy that liked Intel. CPU cooling. Memory. We'll put in 2 sticks of Corsair RAM. I really wish there were more RAM options in just plain black. Okay. Power supplies, we're going to go with the 650 in here. Actually, no we're not. You don't need a 650. Let's put the 500. This is my testing power supply. Alright. Did Freezing Badger have a cabling request? I'm an Intel fanboy. No, he did not. Alright, so we're gonna go with... I guess we're gonna go with black. Sleeve black plastic. Alright. Boot that thing up. Looks pretty good. Awesome. Anti-security Achilles systems. Oh my god. Our cutting-edge software will not only scan your system for existing vulnerabilities, but will also create new ones. This is available totally free, but a premium subscription at $489.95 for 1 year gives you access to exclusive patches for these new flaws. Wow. I love the rig you built. The only thing I wanted to try using it for streaming at the same time, because I've got like 1,500 followers on my stream now, and some of them are saying it's a bit laggy. So I tried to overclock the CPU, otherwise I don't get 60 FPS. I found a guide online that seemed legit, and I swear I followed it perfectly. Next thing I know, there's smoke and the PC won't turn on anymore. I know it's a lot to ask, but can you take a look at and replace my CPU if I broke it? Thanks. i5 6500. Let's buy another one. Diagnose and fix. No time restraints. I'll take it. I need it done by tomorrow. I'm an Intel fanboy. So at least the processor is damaged. i5 6400. I'm gonna reject that job for now. I want to play Hatofo Boyfriend. At minimum specs. With AMD components. Alright. I'll accept that job. Hatofo Boyfriend. Minimum or recommended? Minimum. 422, a G4400. And what kind of a video card? A GTX 750 Ti. And your budget's $3,000? Yeah, we're building your computer. I can build you whatever I want. In transit. Oh, that's right. I need to accept this guy's job. Accept. Shop. Still no good i7 yet. Alright, so you want AMD parts. Minimum, right? Minimum, okay. Alright. Cases. We'll just get the Antec DF500. Power supply. We'll go with the Corsair 550 semi-modular. 1 terabyte Seagate. Alright. GTX 750. So it's the bottom of the barrel. Okay. So the R9 370 4 gig will beat it. Let's go 370. Here we go. The 4 gig version. That'll beat it. That's an AMD card, even though it's manufactured by someone else. I don't know if he'll count that, but AM4. We'll go with that. Alright, processors. AM4 faster. Hey, what's up, Creed? Faster than the G4400. That's the wrong thing. Where's the G4400? Any AMDs faster than that? Horizon 3s. Let's get him a Ryzen 5 at 1600. Man, not much, dude. You excited about tomorrow? 'Cause I'm excited about tomorrow. Case, power supply, motherboard. I need a... Wait. Case, power supply, motherboard, processor. I need RAM and a cooler. Hell yes, you're excited? Nice. What is the CPU fan height? 155. These are 150. Excellent. Get him the more powerful cooler. What else am I missing? Memory. Duh. What about the AB350? What does that support? $3,200. Memory. $3,200. How much RAM does he need? 4 gigs. We'll get him 2 4-gig sticks. Alright. Case and power supply. Motherboard, processor, cooler, memory, storage, video card. That's everything. Did I get any new cables I need to purchase? Negative. I think that's it, man. That's only $1,000. And his budget's $3,000. All right, dude. Saved you a bunch of money. One day left. Current bid is $18. Hey. Somebody's gonna buy that for $18 or more. Dude, I'm up to $6,200 in my pocket. I think I'm gonna upgrade my computer in the next day or two. Boop. Boop. Power that sucker up. Scotty B fried his computer a little bit. Ew. Alright, Scotty. Fried his processor. Let's pop that sucker off of there. This is why you don't overclock your own processor if you don't know what you're doing. Especially considering I didn't get you a good cooler. Alright, so that thing's done. What was up with this? Won't boot. No RAM. Okay. This is Corsair Dominator Platinum 8 gig 3733. Damn. It's a very specific RAM. Alright. Add that to our list. What was your time frame on this? No apparent time frame. That's good. All right. Motherboard. Processors. Alright, we'll drop that full on there. unfortunately we got white RAM because nobody seems to make just standard RAM anymore. Power supply. Drop that 550 semi-modular in there. And the PCI lock will get slapped back on top. Awesome. I think that's everything. Yep. Oh. T. Twain. Okay. No real requirements here. No system disk? Yeah, that's the hard drive. It's usually a dead hard drive. Cables. He had no cable requirements, so we're going to go with red. Sleeved braided. Hey, Kane, what's up, dude? Long time no see, man. Alright. So we'll pop the USB drive in there, boot that sucker up. How you been, dude? The day is getting close, isn't it? You need to add a new tab for jobs that you've taken. Oh, sorry about that, everybody. Jesus. I choked on my spit. But yes, I definitely agree with you, Hank. I think that would be a great addition. Okay, whew, sorry about that. Silverstone 650 and 500. Okay. All right. Ooh. My PC broke itself, obviously. It's not immediately obvious what's wrong. You'll have to do some digging. I didn't realize they were clips for the RAM, and I got a bit violent. I'm 90% sure it's the RAM. I'm a G-Skill fanboy. G-Skill Sniper X Black 3400.
Showcase your bits!
Holy crap. It's been a long time since I've heard that sound. Kane, thank you for the 500 bits, man. Much appreciated. I forgot what I was looking up. 3400 8 gig Black Sniper X. Thank you very much, Is there only one of those? Oh yeah, because it would list it multiple times if there were multiples. Okay. So cool, we're ordering the RAM for that thing. We'll accept that job. This is probably the RAM as well. This uses Corsair Dominator Platinum 4 gig 3200. Just one. Yep. Accept that job. Would I use a mod? No. Complete in 11 days.
11 days.
11 days! There's a mod to add more RAM. I know the developer's going to be adding more manufacturers to the game soon. They've got a couple of contracts that they've been getting signed, and now they're going through adding the parts, and then they'll release it in a patch soon. So that's part of the reason I don't want to mod stuff right now. Knowing me, the only mods I would put in would be the ones that would immediately come out as patched into the game. Didn't I already figure out what was wrong with this thing? Oh, that's right, it was the RAM. Okay, sorry. That's the really weird RAM I picked up. Okay. ROG is by Asus, isn't it? They already have Asus stuff in the shop. What do they have by Asus? Graphics cards? Yeah, they have Asus graphics cards right now. So adding like motherboards in probably isn't that far off. They already got permission to use their graphics cards. They just have to make sure they model everything properly. Asus doesn't have any motherboards in at the moment. If they're just going to add it because you mod it, then go ahead and mod it. Yeah, you want them to add this stuff already? I'll go ahead and accept this job and not worry about it right now. We'll get to it tomorrow. So, I've got RAM for 2 computers that are coming in and RAM for the computer that's here. Alright. Can I look at my specs? Yes, I can. I need to add system info. Restart now, yes. Can I not expand this way? Oh, that sucks. Okay. Alright. So let's go to the shop. We're going to upgrade my computer here. Wow. Alright. What case am I using? Silverstone PS14. Black with window. And a... It doesn't show the power supply. Oh no, Sheen Power King 400. PS14. Silverstone PS14. Black with window. So that's the case I'm using. That's a standard ATX case. Okay. So if I go motherboards... Am I going to upgrade or a new build? I'm going to build it in this chassis for now. Because I'm going to build a workstation. I'm not going to build a gaming computer that I just so happen to work on. So I'm going to get a new motherboard, new processor, RAM. I'll probably keep the same video card because I don't need a video card in it. Alright. But I want a motherboard that supports M.2. What does upgrading your PC actually do? I have no idea. No idea. I think it's just bragging rights. What do I have in here right now? H170 M-Tech. Huh. Does this support M2 hard drives? It's hard to tell on some of these boards. Filter. Ultrafast M.2 P. Okay. So they do say. That's only a 2400 megahertz RAM, though. 3000. This doesn't say, so it probably doesn't. Twin turbo M2s. Hey! Double M2s. Alright, so we'll add that to cart. Processors. We're going to go with an i7. We'll go with a 6700 base. What board did I get? The MSI one. 3800 RAM. Memory. Let's go with 3600. We get two 8 gig sticks. Alright. Storage. M2. We'll get a 256 gig M2 and how much faster is M2? 900 megabits versus a standard SATA, which is 450. So almost twice the transfer rate. It's almost high-end M2 drives can get into the gigabit range. Yeah, they're super good. We're going to stick with the 256 M2. I'm gonna get a 550. Wait, I'm in a Silverstone case. Let's get a Silverstone power supply. Let's get a modular 550. Alright, new motherboard and processor. I need a cooler for my i7. Well, what is the clearance on my case? Max CPU fan height 165. Height. Too bad it can't be 165 or lower. You know, that would be good. What do we got here? There's water cooling. We're not going to do that yet. I'll go with the Cooler Master Air Pro 4. Ooh, the 212. Is the Cooler Master... Is the other Cooler Master more airflow? It is. Alright, we'll go with that one then. So that is motherboard, processor, and cooler. Power supply, more RAM, better storage drive. I don't need a new graphics card because it's a 970. I'm not gaming on this thing. It's a workstation. I think that's pretty good. That's not too expensive either. Alright. Your motherboard has an M2 socket? Yeah, dude. If your motherboard has an M2 socket and you can afford an M2 drive, those things are insane. Well, they're going to have Amazon Prime Days coming up pretty soon. Keep an eye on that. Maybe you can get something super cheap on Amazon Prime Day. Oh yeah, check the length. M2 comes in three different lengths. And really the only stipulation is if your motherboard supports the longest. This is the one that had the super weird memory speed. 3733, that was this one. You have to go to a wedding in Colorado at the end of the month? Well, you don't have to go. It's not your wedding, right? You're a groomsman? Just tell them you came down with explosive diarrhea. Dude, I can't make it. My butthole, it's just like everywhere. It's spraying all over the walls.
Hot.
Yeah, hot. That's my fetish. Okay. If you hadn't already paid $200 for your tux. Alright, actual Ed, did you have any requirements on your machine? Plastic white cables. Glad I checked. Alright, cabling. Sleeved plastic plain white. Okay. I like how I said that and Cappy just started laughing. She knew where I was going with that. Make sure it can still boot. Ayo. Alright. That thing's posting. That thing's posting. No RAM. No RAM. Awesome. What kind of RAM do you have in here? Corsair Dominator 4 gig 3200. Corsair Dominator 4 gig 3200. Sweet. Longest M2 is 22110. I don't know the number off the top of my head. S-Sphere. It runs a bit too slow. Yeah, really, if your motherboard supports the longest one, then you're good. Because you can put shorter ones in there. It's just some motherboards, they come with the shortest length one, and you cannot fit longer ones in there because there's a screw mount in the middle of the long ones at that point. You want to restart now? Yes. You can fit any? Cool. Yeah, man, then just find one that's good. Cappy's got one, and her computer boots stupid fast. S-Sphere. Alright, this thing says no RAM. Oh, it's this case. Oh, I hate this case, dude. This case is so stupid. It's a weird-ass design. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. Ugh. Anyway, memory. You dislike the case? Yeah, join the crowd, dude. Logical C, did you have any other requests? Do it in 3 days. It's a bit clogged. I'm a G-Skill fanboy. That's fine. No other requests then. Ugh. I mean, yeah, it does make the, it does make access to the back panel easier, technically, but... Alright. Did I get the team group? More RAM there, okay. Silverstone case. i7-7700 is now available! Guess what, Gene? I can get you your i7-7700 now. $500 gig, 6 gig per second, $55. What, for an M2? Oh, 7700K. Never mind. This is just the 7700 base. Damn, that's nothing for a 500 gig. I think Cappy's is a 1 terabyte, but... Hers was like, I think 120 bucks. Wasn't that expensive either. Alright, so we'll take my computer over here. Let's go ahead. How do I remove the front? Oh, I have to unwire it. Alright, we'll take the front off. Remove the PSU shroud. Power supply out. I'm gonna fully dismantle this thing. I'd like to know why I don't have an optical drive. Why are optical drives not even an option? That just, it still blows my mind. Alright, install motherboards. We're going to go with the MSI Gaming motherboard, because it has an M2 slot. Alright, storage. Yeah, I have dual M2s on this board. Boop! It's so pretty. Marty Bunny hasn't used one in it. You haven't used an optical drive in a decade? I use my optical drive every day. As a paperweight? No! To run CDs! You feel like every day is an exaggeration? It isn't. You have to keep in mind, I work in IT. I don't need that anymore. Graphics card. We'll put that graphics card back. Power supplies. Silverstone 550. Alright. So we're going to go with black cabling. What kind of programs am I using that are still on CD? A lot of my hold on, let me gonna take over everything in the world from you are all on CDs. Like, I have boot CDs that force boot the operating system into different states. I can change a server's local administrator password without knowing anything about the machine. These are all boot CDs that I've got for this. All the backup software is all best run from a boot environment. Hackerman, basically. Why isn't this turning on? I'm missing something. Oh. The front panel. Derp. You use high-end CD on USB? Yeah, I have a lot of problems with that. Did I use thermal paste? Now I don't remember, so I'm gonna have to take it off and redo it anyway. Better check. Now it'll boot. Alright, cool. Yeah, see? It just installed the OS and booted up. And you've seen me do it for a couple of other computers with new hard drives. Nowhere near that fast. Alright. So I need to install my email on this. I need to install the shop. I need to install system info. Will it run? PC ranking. Bongle. Lighting. Peripheral shop. PC Bay. I don't need 3D Mark, virus scan, wallpaper changer. I do need wallpaper changer because I don't like this wallpaper. OCCT I don't need, that's for overclocking. Okay. Shut down. Put that over here now. Boot that up. Dude, that boot up time. Like, check this out. Just restart. Yeah, that like half a second of OS load. That's so good. Oh man. Okay, lighting. Turn lighting off for everything. I can take lighting out. I don't need it anymore. Nope. Alright. Wallpaper. I liked that one a lot. That one's good. I can remove the wallpaper program. PC Bay. Did I sell my thing? I did. $23. Nice. Alright, let's reboot real quick. So good. Alright. What up, Scotty B again? Cheers for save on that CPU. I can't believe I fried it. The overclocking guide I must have followed must have been wrong. PJ Salt, PJ Salt. Anyway, remember before what I said about getting a dedicated streaming machine? Had a bunch of people on my stream complain about low FPS, and I reckon it was that'll sort it out. Can you build me something? Doesn't need to be too beefy. 32 followers now, in case you wondered. What? Alright. $700 budget, and it needs to run Adobe Premiere Pro CC. God dang it, dude. All right. It's okay. I just like messing with you. If I hit the power switch, the whole thing freezes before the OS even starts. 3 days, a reasonable deadline. Yeah, I'll accept that, 3 days. Could be motherboard, processor, RAM, hard drive. Could be any of those things. I really need this done quickly. Sorry. $400 in labor? That's not a lot. For a computer build? I waggled the RAM a bit too hard. I bought it secondhand, so it could be anything. Waggled the RAM. Bro, you gotta stop waggling your RAM. G-Skill Fortis 8GB 2133. I'll waggle your RAM. Ah, yeah. Waggle away, my friend. Alright, we'll accept that job. I'm gonna reject that job. That's a 3-day. Okay, that's 10 days left on this build. Did I already buy the parts for this? I forget. Used. Oh, these are mine. Alright. Auction. 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 Auction all this junk off. See you later, Baka. Thanks for hanging out. Can I get a bigger monitor? Peripheral shop. Monitors. White, blue, or pink? Ugh. Headsets. Mouse pads. They're all Razer. They said they're trying to get some more peripheral companies in, because all they have peripheral-wise is Razer right now. And if that's the case, I'm not interested. Alright, so we've almost eliminated and gotten back up to our 5-star review. You're trying to slowly migrate away from Razer. I've never been a Razer fan, primarily because they've been too like, holy shit, we're flashy as fuck. And that's not really my kind of thing. All right. Scotty. Alright, what did Scotty want? Adobe Premiere Pro minimum. Minimum. $12, $2, and $7. And then an i3-6100 and a 1050. i3-6100. Wow. Did I literally just launch that? Hold on. That's the first time I've clicked that icon in maybe a year. This program's gonna be so upset. Yeah, I know. No, don't do that. File, exit. That program's probably using 8 gigs of my RAM just booting up. Okay. So he wants another computer. $700. Okay. Well, that's cases. Power supply. Cooler Master 450 is fine. 500 gig standard thing is fine. Motherboard. Let's go with the MTech Plus. Processor, we're going to go with the... What is the base i5? i5 6400's got to be better than the i3 6100, right? Alright. CPU cooling. I'll go with that cooler. Memory. $2,800 was the max there. So we'll go with 2800. He needed 12 gigs of RAM. Yeah, that's exactly why it has an 18-month battery life on 2 AA's. Is because it doesn't have RGB. Is it backlit at all? You don't believe so? Yeah. I wouldn't think so. As soon as you said wireless, I was like, lost interest. Video RAM 3 gigs. What's the lowest end? Oh, it goes from 3 to 6. Alright, let's get that one. Oh man, I'm way over his budget. Never mind. Blech. Kill that idea. Graphics. 1050 it is. Uh, 1050 with at least 2 gigs of video RAM. Alright, we're gonna go back to the memory. Memory. I need 12 gigs of RAM. Let's go to 2400 instead of 2800. 12 gigs of RAM. 1, 2, 3. That's $120. How much is an... Alright, let's look at the processors again. i5, lowest end i5. Sorry. Ascending, yeah. What's the 6400? What about the i3? Oh wow, i3 prices are drastically lower. Let's go with the i3 6300. Instead of the i5 6400, that'll save me $45. Case and power supply, motherboard, processor, RAM, CPU cooler, storage, and video card. And if I remove $90 from that price, that gets me under the $700 range. Cool. So that's for him. Alright. And I still can't buy the 7700K. No. Sorry, Gene. One of these days. Alright, let's build this machine back here for him real quick before I get too sidetracked. Alright. So, whoop. Drop that motherboard in there. Power supply. We went with the 450. Processors, the i3. Sorry, I'm too low level to buy good hardware. I mean, yeah, that's basically what it is. Got him 3 sticks of 4 gig RAM. Yep, there it is. Okay. I think that's everything. Alright, so we're gonna go with black sleeve braided. Put that in there. Put that in there. $100 for a mouse pad? That's bananas, girl. I have a mouse pad that's one of those, it's like 15 inches tall and like 36 inches wide. One of the, yeah, a mat. It looks like this, actually. It looks like this mouse pad, but it's just cloth. It doesn't plug into anything. 20 bucks.